time to check in with our man, the money man. It's Lance Hokut from Hokut Financial Services. Lance, good morning. Welcome to 95.3 The Bear, brother. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Good morning, Jersey and Steve-O. How are y'all this morning?
Good morning.
We're doing well. I felt really good after our session yesterday, and for the most part, with the help of Jersey, I gave the right answers, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I was proud of you.
If I had sat behind Jersey when I was in college, I'd be a doctor today.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, I hope we didn't go too fast or too deep.
No.
But I wanted to give us some content about why planning is important.
Amen. And you did. You make great points every day. It's like Finance 101 here, and I love that you keep it simple and as you say, a comfortable approach to our money. And that's what it's all about with Lance Hokut Financial. Today, I know we're going to talk about IRAs, and my first question is as simple as it can be. What is an IRA?
So an IRA is an acronym that stands for Individual Retirement Account. Mm-hmm. It is the opposite, if you will, of a 401k. 401k is a business-provided retirement account. An IRA is simply your own. It's yours. Typically, you take money from a business account or a public entity and roll it into an IRA. Some people are capable of investing into an IRA depending on income limits. Very simple definitions, individual retirement account.
Jersey girl, did you know all that?
No, I didn't.
Very good. Now, he should be a professor at Alabama. I'm telling you, he should, be a professor of finance, economics. So then there is the Roth IRA. The traditional IRAs and the Roth IRAs. Break those down for us, if you would, Lance.
So the traditional IRA has the name traditional because it was the first. It was the original IRA established many moons ago in the 60s. May have been even earlier than that. I don't go back that far. The individual IRA is contributed with money before you pay taxes on that money.
Uh-huh.
So you take your money, you put your money in kind of after taxes, but at the end of the year, your accountant works the magic, and it comes out before you pay taxes.
And you're going to save some money on your taxes, obviously, aren't you?
Today. That's today.
Immediately.
So, Steve and Jersey, when you get to retirement, the idea, and I'm putting quotes in, air quotes here, the idea is that you're in a lower tax bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I've been in practice over 24 years. I've never had a client walk into my office and say, Lance, I'm going to spend less money today than I did yesterday.
Sure.
It just doesn't happen.
No.
But that's the idea. You're going to put your money in today, pre-tax, for the idea that you're in a lower tax bracket tomorrow. I just don't see that happening. Let's compare that to the Roth IRA. Roth IRA is just a kicker that allows you to do some fun things from a tax perspective. So the Roth was enacted, I do know this date, hard date, 1997 with the Taxpayer Relief Act. In 1997, the government said, you know what, we're going to give people the opportunity to pay taxes on their money today, but all that money is going to grow tax-free forever and ever. All right? Now, I have a lot of people that argue and say, well, they're going to fix that later on. Well, let me ask you this. When do you think the government wants their money? Do they want their money today or do they want it tomorrow?
Today.
They want it today. So with the Roth, they get taxes on your money right now. With the traditional IRA, you don't have to start taking those withdrawals. You don't have to start until 72 in today's environment. So it takes them a long time to get their money. But the Roth, they get their money right now. Now, it may be a little smaller on the principal, but they get it now. Let me get through the minutia and tell you what it means. On your left hand, you've got a bucket of money.
Okay.
And that bucket of money is your traditional IRA. You with me?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Your right hand is your Roth IRA. Let's talk about what it means in these two different buckets. So on your traditional, your left hand, let's say you put in $10,000 over time into the traditional side of the IRA. You with me?
Yeah, I got it.
On your left hand, that money, if it grows to $100,000 over time, so you've got $100,000 in this puppy, $10,000 of your money, $90,000 of growth, earnings, and dividends.
Yes.
You with me?
Yes.
How much money are you going to pay taxes on?
What? Zero.
Well, today, you're exactly right. You're not going to pay taxes on any of that today. But when you say, Lance, start sending me my money, what are you going to pay taxes on? Some of it or all of it?
Some of it.
All of it.
All of
Every penny that comes out of that puppy right there, your traditional IRA, your uncle's going to get a piece before you get a piece.
Always. Yeah, okay, I see.
Okay? You put in 10, it grows to 100, you've got a 90,000 gain, but you're going to pay taxes on 100% of everything in that bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Perfect. Right hand now. Roth IRA.
Here's the difference.
You are taxed on that money. Same example. As that money goes in, you put in $10,000. You've paid taxes on that 10 already today or over the years that you put it in.
Okay.
That 90,000 gain, when do you pay taxes on that?
No.
Go. You got it.
You got it. Never.
Never, ever, ever.
Because you paid it at the beginning?
You paid it at the beginning.
You pay
then
taxes.
Investment grew.
That's right. You pay taxes on that first 10, but all that 90,000 gain, Uncle says, you know what, it's yours. Take it tax-free.
All right, I want a Roth IRA.
Yeah.
And you're making the point. We need to find out the best one for each of us because, by the way, I've said this already before on our show, taxes today are the lowest in my lifetime, 50 years.
Yeah.
Okay? So if we put in money in a Roth IRA today, then we're guaranteeing, right, and words that I usually can't say, we're guaranteeing the best tax rates that are available.
Man, it would be insane not to do that. Really.
Now, maybe not. Each person's different because maybe your income is capped. There are a lot of nuances that we have to work through. Mm-hmm. But in general, Roth IRAs are really strong. Traditional IRAs can help you today if you're in a higher tax bracket today. But again, looking at where we are in general margins, Roths are really, really opportunistic.
Oh, it sounds like it. I have a question. What is the minimum amount of money it takes to open an IRA?
So a lot of institutions will do $50 a month.
Really?
To really invest money, you're going to have $1,000 minimum to go and say, I want to buy XYZ. Okay? So literally, it can be done very simple. Over time, you just build it, compounding of interest like we talked about yesterday, and that just works. Let's add a twist to it. A couple of years ago with the Pension Protection Act, I think it was in 2006, they added, Uncle Sam, ERISA, and all those acronyms, they added the capability of the Roth capability into the 401k. So now you've got a Roth 401k and a traditional 401k. And the benefits there, the income caps are removed. The total amount that you can get into these vehicles is removed to a certain extent. So I would consult with your advisor, your tax advisor, and make sure you're putting money in buckets that are appropriate for you and your time frame because it's so important. If you plan ahead, you can take control of that. I'd much rather somebody wake up at retirement and say, oh, well, a lot of my money is not taxed because we made proper planning. Versus 100% Uncle's getting some of it.
Absolutely. And all of these things are the reasons why we highly recommend you contact Lance Hocutt Financial Services. And, don't miss opportunities. And there's so many of them out there that I'll just bet all of us are not taking advantage of. Lance, as always, I'd like to ask, how is the best way to get in touch with you?
Real simple. Lance at lancehocutt.com. Our phone number, 205-345-9733. Hey, remember, we talked about securities. Lance Hocutt Financial Group is an independent firm, but we clear our securities through S.A. Stone Wealth Management. Hey, shout out to my buddies over in Gordo, Mitch, Harold, Joey, Tony, and Brandon. They were the ones pinging my phone the other day while I was on with y'all, taking advantage of me.
Yeah, smart guys. Thank you so much, as always, Lance Hocutt. Lance at lancehocutt.com is the email address. You don't have to be rich to use a financial planner and advisor like Lance Hocutt. You don't. That's how you get rich.